Y'all, happy finals week. Let's be honest, it's not very happy. I'm gonna be honest, it's really late at night. I'm very stressed out. Usually I would make a video that's like, take my finals with me. But this semester, my final situation is pretty interesting. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that I took two 1.5 classes earlier in the semester, and both of them already ended. So now I have my other classes left. I'm taking 18 credits this semester, by the way. I only have one final, but I have a few other things that I have to do. So on Wednesday, which was yesterday, I had a final presentation in my Just Wage Research Lab class, and then on Sunday I have a 10-page paper due for my Just Wage Research Lab class. Then on Monday I have a presentation for my media entrepreneurship class that I'm presenting the whole thing, the whole slide deck. I created it and I'm presenting it for 10 minutes, which is gonna be so fun, so excited. And then Monday night, I have my History of American Capitalism paper due. And then Tuesday, I have my stats final. And both the papers that I have due Sunday and Monday are both 10-page papers. Thankfully, I've started, so no one needs to freak out. I in fact have started. And I'm like mostly way done with both of them, but they both just need to be like tweaked and refined. Very much in the draft phase. So that's good. At least I'm not like super behind like that. I'm just really annoyed that it's packed into such a short amount of time, because I'm someone where I love writing, so I really want to turn in the best product, but it's really hard to do that when I only have so much time. So I'm gonna turn in when I'm gonna turn in. That's just how it's gonna be. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how they are now, but yeah, it's just kind of annoying that they're all due in like the span of a few days. I was thinking about asking for an extension, but both professors were basically like, this is like the last possible time that you can turn it in. So yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting. And it's annoying because it doesn't give me a lot of time to study for my final. I'm someone where my brain can only handle like a few things at a time. Like, it's hard for me to break up my day and work on multiple things when I'm someone where I want to spend hours working on one thing to finish, and then the next day I'll spend hours doing another thing, just because it's hard for me to like split up the time that I'm putting into something. But we don't really have a choice, so we're just gonna have to do it. And I'm not even done for the day. I just showered, and I have for the slide deck presentation that I have on Monday, I met with my professor today, so I need to make edits to those slides and then edits to an executive summary that I wrote. I'm hoping that won't take too long, maybe like 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna shower and go to sleep and unfortunately wake up early tomorrow to grind. We're gonna be grinding a lot. When I think about it, in 5 days, my misery is going to be over. So yeah. My favorite place to go to is Cafe J, of course, and I went to Cafe J to work on my Just Wage Research Lab paper, and I realized that I didn't really talk about the paper that I had to write, but it's essentially a 15-page paper. It's supposed to be 10 to 15 pages, but my paper was 15, just with all the requirements that my professor wanted. But the topic of my research paper was essentially an analysis of the gig economy, but specifically rideshare drivers. My Just Wage Research Lab class is all about workers and workers' rights and labor. So my research paper was really exploring the reason that rideshare drivers are independent contractors as opposed to full-time employees and the lack of benefits that they get from that. The one thing that sucks about Cafe J is the fact that it closes at 3 p.m. So I went to Mendoza, which is the business school building, and I told myself I was not allowed to leave until I finished this essay. When I was at Cafe J, I pretty much wrote all the new paragraphs that I needed to write. So by the time I got to Mendoza, all I really had to do was edit the whole thing and do all the footnotes, which the footnotes were the most annoying part. I spent so much time making sure that the citations were correct. I definitely spent more time on the citations than I did honestly writing the new paragraphs that I had to write. It got to the point where you work on something for so long that you just get annoyed looking at it, so I just had to take my eyes off of it for a while. Y'all, I know I look crazy, I'm a mess, but It's like, what is it? It's almost 7 p.m. It's 6:49. I just got back. Basically, what I told myself, I went to Cafe J first, and then I sat in Mendoza, which Mendoza is like the business building. And I told myself, you're not allowed to come back to your dorm until you finish this essay, which I had already had the essay written. I just had to fix all my footnotes. And then I met with my professor earlier this week, and he read over my essay and he made a lot of suggestions and things that I had to change. So I did all of that. I put it in like the proper format and everything. And even just making those small changes, it took me 5 hours, and I was like on the grind. Like I was actually like focused. So yeah, again, it's like it's supposed to be like a 10 to 15 page paper minus 15, just with everything that my professor wanted. And I had to write like 3 more sections today. So, but yeah, I told myself I was not allowed to come back to my dorm until that was done. And honestly, I just want to turn that in today. Like I'm so annoyed with it, but I just can't even look at the paper right now. I think tonight at like 11 p.m. I'm just gonna read over it one more time and then turn it in, because I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, I have more important things that I need to focus on, and my brain is just like, I'm stressed, but also I'm just doing my best. That's all you can do. If you guys have watched me for a while, you guys know that I'm a very stressed out person, and I very much like internalize stress, but I'm trying to be a little bit more relaxed. Just do my best. That's all I can do. All I can do is do my best. Okay.
This is professional. Oh my god. This is serious.
I swear it's not that serious. God, I look awful. Look how I look.
I look so bad. I'm sorry. I look like a nerd with my glasses and all that.
No, if you guys could see this room, you'd be horrified. Like, it looks so bad in here.
It's not that bad. Like, it's like the end of semester, you're already moving out. It's fine. You're just exaggerating.
Yeah, me and freshman bestie are going to the huddle.
As we do.
Yes, that's our little adventure. The huddle is like a little like grocery store. They sell like a ton of snacks and stuff. We literally do that. We're like, oh, we'll go for like 10 minutes, and then we spend
hours literally. But it's so fun. Yeah. And Elizabeth is working there too, like today. So
oh my god. Yes, Elizabeth is my other freshman bestie. So.
And my roommate too.
Oh.
So
who's to know what happens when the world ends? At least this is an okay bar for running into.
Thank you for warning me. Is it recording? Oh my god, you're doing dirty again.
Oh my god, I look scary. I know my bed's a mess in the back, but me and Ravine talked for like an hour straight, which was so fun. And honestly, I've been grinding so hard today. I finished a lot of stats. I'm really studying for stats, and it's torture. It's torture, you guys. One of my papers I just want to turn in today. That's the paper that I've worked on for like 5 hours today. I'm literally gonna read it one more time, turn it in, because we're done with that. I'm someone where I could like constantly edit it, so I just need to turn it in because I know it's a good paper. I worked hard on it. No need to read it 5,000 times. It's 15 pages. So I'm not gonna read it 10,000 times. Read it once, turn it in. Then I need to write a script for my presentation on Monday, practice that presentation, and then I want to finish watching all my lecture videos for stats tonight, which I think I have like 2 more modules to do, or 2 more lectures to do, but those lectures are broken up into like 4 to 5 videos each, so fun time. Gonna be up pretty late tonight considering it's already midnight. So for stats, I would just go through the lecture videos and take all my own notes. This is what I've done so far today. So yeah, I need to staple these because otherwise they're gonna get all mixed up, but yeah, that's what I've done so far. You guys, I'm such a mess. I was planning to shower to like get my mind away from doing work and then read my paper one last time and then just turn it in. But I also have to do laundry. Like, if you could see my room right now, she's a mess. She's a mess. There's stuff everywhere, clothes everywhere. I really desperately need to do laundry. I've not done laundry in a while. So, okay, so I'm gonna do my laundry, then shower, then read the paper, then turn the paper in. I'm so determined today. I don't care what time I go to sleep. I have to get certain things done today, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. I turned it in. This is your sign to get a mattress topper and a mattress pad. Isn't my bed comfy?
Yeah. Dude, like when you were gone, I was tempted to just come into your room and sleep on your bed. Because you were in Washington, I'm like, oh, she's gone. Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's been a rough day. Sorry I look crazy. So happy I turned in my essay yesterday because now I'm kind of stressed and freaking out. But today, what did I do? I finished my stat lecture videos, which it's starting to make a little bit more sense, but I don't want to jinx it. I worked a little bit on my other 10-page paper due Monday. I practiced my presentation a little bit, but yeah, now I printed out some of my stats practice quizzes. So my plan is to do these quizzes, and then what else do I need to do? I need to work on these quizzes, and then maybe like my presentation or my essay. I don't know. I'm just like, I have so much to do.
Heard it from a friend, she was in our bed, should've known better. Said it was the truth, she came onto you, yeah, but you let her. Knocked me over 10 feet forward. Never knew I could sleep alone good, I've never been better. You're probably out there somewhere missing me. Wish I had an ounce of sympathy. Yeah, I tell my friends that I wish you well, but the truth is, honey, that I hope it hurts like hell.
Hey you guys, I just got back from Cafe J. I look really not good. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like so stressed out, but I'm trying to relax even though like I just want to freak out, but I shouldn't. I worked on my other 10-page essay that's due tomorrow, and I finished the intro, the second intro. Most of my body paragraphs were done because this professor let us choose an essay that we've already written and then like expand on it. So that's what I chose to do. So then I just had to write like a few more body paragraphs and then change like a new introduction and conclusion. So was not too bad, but still like I really like writing papers, so I spent a lot of time on it. So the paper is done, but I'm just gonna do like my final edits tomorrow after my presentation. I'm really stressed about my presentation. I don't think I've talked about it in depth, but basically we have had a semester-long project in one of my classes, and we each did like it's essentially a startup. It was like another girl's idea, and we each did sections of a business plan. I did like the product and development part, as well as what I'm doing now, which is like a project manager. But here's the thing, my professor said that every other group has 2 people that are presenting, and in my group it's only me, and I had to create the whole slide deck, which it was almost 40 slides, but then I cut it, and I have to present the whole thing in front of our whole class, which is like 30 people-ish, or it might be less than 30, but I don't know. And I'm just like, it feels so unfair because every other group has 2 people that created the slide deck and are presenting, and I didn't even like volunteer to do the project manager position. We got to like choose what we wanted to do, and no one chose to be the project manager, obviously, because it's literally the most work. And in my opinion, it's just so unfair that I'm the one that has to present it, and everyone in my group, they just have to show up because I'm the only one presenting, and they just have to answer questions. But I'm like, I don't know, it feels so unfair, and I'm honestly kind of mad about it, but it's like there's nothing I can do now. And my professor told me, she was like, yeah, you should see if you can pressure someone in your group to like present with you, because every other group has 2 people. And I was like, they don't want to present either. So yeah, it's just, I'm really annoyed and it feels really unfair. And I asked to go first, but another group asked to go first, so I'm gonna go second. I really wanted to go first just to get it out of the way, but second is pretty good too. So at this point, like, I'm trying not to freak out about it. Like, I'm just gonna go up there, present, it'll be done. Like, at this point, I'm gonna practice a few times today. I'm gonna try to practice once tomorrow before I present, because our presentation time is from 8 to 10. 8 a.m. So we have to be there Monday at 8 a.m. to present, which is so annoying, but yeah, you know what? whatever happens at this point. Hey guys, I took a shower. It's been a long day. I'm kind of freaking out, mainly because I did not get to study stats like I wanted today, but it's because I've been freaking out about my presentation, and it's 10:30. I took a melatonin because I have to go to my presentation at 8 a.m. tomorrow, which, like, if you met me, you know I never wake up that early ever. So I'm just like, I really hope I don't miss it, honestly. Stressed, and I'm freaking out. And I've been practicing my presentation, and all of today it's been fine, but right now when I did it, I've probably done it like 4 times today. It was just really bad, like really bad, and now I'm stressed. But you know what, honestly, like, I'm just trying to have the mentality of like, I'm just gonna go up there and say stuff. Like, I just want to get it over with, because then tomorrow's gonna be really miserable, like really miserable, because I have to turn in my paper tomorrow, and then I like have to study stats, so she's gonna be rough. Good night, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like really stressed out, but trying to go to sleep early and be responsible. Good morning. It is currently 7:30. I woke up at 6:30 this morning. There's noise outside, I don't know why, but I woke up early to practice my presentation and get ready, and yeah, I'm gonna leave early. It's 7:30. The time slot for a class is from 8 to 10, but I'm still gonna go there early because I'm honestly kind of nervous, but at least the next time I talk to you guys, it will be over with, so that's good. You guys, I'm so hyped right now. I went and I got coffee from Cafe J, and I did my presentation, y'all. I'm free. Only free of this class because I still have other work to do. Sorry if you can see that in the corner. It's literally paper from my notes. I don't know why I put my camera on top of it, but yeah, free from this class. Yes. Oh my god, I like, my happiness scale went up 2,000, even though, like, arguably now I should be more stressed out for my final and my paper, but I'm just so happy to have this presentation done with, bro. And it's already 10 a.m. now, and I have the whole day. You know what, I'm gonna kill it. I'm so okay, so happy that it's over. Oh, I have to tell you this story. I asked my professor to go first when I met with her for office hours. So I went and I asked her to go first, and she was like, oh, this other girl already wanted to go first, but you can go second. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I like going first because then you get it out of the way. Otherwise, like, while other people are presenting, you're just sitting there, and like, I get so anxious, and honestly, it's more stressful waiting than it is to just do it. Like, doing it, it was fine. I think it went pretty well. I'm happy with it. I didn't like totally like freeze up and say nothing, so that's good. And you know what, that's like a big deal for me because I don't like presenting things. I'm okay with like presenting, but presenting, like, usually it's like group projects, but I've done a lot of presentations lately, so I'm proud of myself for that. But yeah, anyways, so my professor said I could go second. I went early today, and I got there at like 7:45, so not super early considering class starts at 8, but it's 8 a.m. so no one was gonna be there early. And the other girl who wanted to go first was there, and she actually said that I could go first, and she's not watching this, but I love this girl. Seriously, I literally, like, as soon as she was like, oh, you can go first, I was like, I love you. I literally said, I love you. And shout out to that girl. She made my whole day. It was so nice to go first. I feel so good. I will say though, there was literally this one guy. So like, you have to ask questions for each group. This one guy like asked a question that was just so like random, and no one else was answering, so I was answering. And then he kept asking like follow-up questions, like, sir, why you gotta do us like that? Just kidding. He did that to every group too, which, bro. Anyways, happy it's over. Praise God, seriously. I didn't pray this morning, but I literally prayed last night. I was like, God, please get me through this. It's so bad. I did not go to mass yesterday, which I should have gone to mass. I'll definitely pray today, but sorry, I just got like the weirdest text. Anyways, I'm like on a happiness high right now, and then when I start studying, I'm gonna be on a then I'm gonna get more depressed, so I'm gonna try to ride this wave for a little bit before I start studying. So yeah. Hey guys, it's a lot later. I can't do this anymore. I literally look horrifying, but I just turned in my last paper, which was the 10-page paper for my history of American capitalism class, and I turned it in at 11:54 when it was due at 11:59, so we made it. That's all that matters. I'm sorry I look so scary. I literally Today's gonna be a rough night. I'm literally going to take the quickest shower just because I feel like shit. And then me and my friend, we planned out a time, 12:15, to go to the Huddle, which is like a little grocery store type thing on campus that's open until 2 a.m. today. We're gonna talk and go there from 12:15 to 12:30, and then we have to ignore each other because we could literally talk for hours. But before that, since it's midnight, I'm gonna shower in like 10 minutes and then go with her. So trying to be as productive as possible. But yeah, today's gonna be a long night. I can already tell. Yeah, at least literally 24 hours from now, I will actually be the happiest person alive. The happiest person alive. Because for my stats exam, I'm low-key like, okay, I kind of get it. But every time I think that, the exams humble me, so we'll see. Hey you guys, it's like 1 p.m. My exam's at 4. I just printed my cheat sheet for my exam. I printed 2 of them. I feel so much better now that I've printed the cheat sheet, but I do want to do a few practice questions. I'm probably gonna leave here around 3:30, but yeah, I'm trying not to freak out. I'm just gonna do my best. Hey you guys, it's 3:40. My exam's at 4:15. But I'm gonna leave right now, and you know what, I want to get it over with. But yeah, I'm trying to stay positive, gonna do the exam, then I'm done. So yeah. Okay, I don't know if I updated you guys, but I took my exam. It's a few hours later. I've honestly been on my phone. I did some stuff for my job. I've honestly been relaxing. I'm gonna be honest, the exam was rough. I honestly don't want to talk about it, but at least it's over. There's nothing I can do about it now. I'm just happy to be done. So yeah, at least finals week is over, so I can just get everything together, get myself together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.